everybody. Well, we are doing a watch along for the first time in a while on the channel, and what a game to do it on. Norway against Italy. I don't know which group this is. Is this group I or L or K? I can't remember which exact group it is, but nonetheless, it is a massive game in World Cup qualifiers because if Norway win this game, their World Cup qualifying aspirations, they go top. They go top. Italy, a depleted team, a lot of their stars are out injured, like Moise Kean. Sedemi went out injured. You could say he's a star or not, but they're missing some players. So is this the opportunity for Norway, who have been a laughingstock? They've bottled so many opportunities to qualify to a major competition. Is this their moment? This is one of the biggest games this century for Norway. While for Italy, just avoid a defeat today. And if Spalletti loses this game, is Spalletti sacked, people? Let me know your thoughts. We got about 13 minutes until the game begins. Most importantly is you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and all that good sort of stuff. And obviously, give your predictions in the chat right now. Give your predictions. What do you think the predictions will be? What would the predictions be? Big up to Curved Glass in the house. Big up to Seb Ball. Go subscribe to his channel, people. Zane is saying 2-2. Big up to Diron. Big up to Empty as well. Big up to Zane. Big up to Rock Gaming. Big up to Elias. How you doing, bro? Hopefully you're doing well. Big up to Brandon. Nope, I'm not streaming. I am definitely not streaming that game. You want me to stream here and just suffer as my team gets embarrassed 3-0? No, that ain't going to happen. No. It's not going to happen, Empty. Finland are losing that game 3-0. All my attention for Finland is on the U21 team. The men's team, I don't know them. Don't know them at all. Don't know them at all. All good, Brandon. All good. Big up, Elias. 1-0 for Norway. He's saying, I can't predict a draw. 3-2 Italy, 2-1 Italy, 2-1 Italy, 2-1 Italy. Solbakken is not good enough. Criminal, he's not been sacked. I would agree with this. I would agree that Solbakken is a lucky man to be in the job. You could say he's like, ooh, what would Solbakken be club-wise? No, I wouldn't say Arteta because Arteta has done some stuff at least. I would probably say Solbakken is... Oh, I would have said Ange, but Ange now got sacked. Actually, I don't know what the club version of Solbakken would be. Maybe he's just a guy out from nowhere. Maybe that's what it would be. Okay, big up Rock Gaming. Big up Mo. How you doing? Big up to for becoming a member of the channel. Shout out to you guys for supporting the channel. I know I haven't done a lot of membership videos recently. I'm trying to fix something that maybe in the future I'm going to get away from the membership stuff. Maybe go towards Patreon so I can do more creative stuff there. So just a heads up, people. If you want to keep up with all that sort of stuff, you got to hit the notification bell here on the channel. Big up to YG. Melusi saying 2-1. Nobody watching Soul up on the back post. Let's go. How do I know this guy's just got a stat pad? If you guys been following other channels that I go on, especially Deadball TV, where I do La Liga podcast, I think this guy, he's a decent striker. But when it's not a tough game or it's at the end of the game, then he shows up. Then he shows up when there's nothing to play for. Okay, yeah, he scored against Barcelona, but Soroff is just a weird striker. Really weird striker for me. I used to go in 4-2 for Norway. God damn, people. It would be super low-scoring match, man. 0-0. Yeah, Eddie Howe's a good manager. No, definitely not Eddie Howe. No. Eddie Howe was a decent manager. Do you think Ange sacking is harsh? No, it's deserved. I mean, look, Ange got what he deserved. He won the trophy. He got sacked. Ange is happy. Spurs are happy. End the marriage while it's there. There's no kids involved. End the marriage. They can both go on happier terms. I think that was the best thing to do, was just to sack Ange, and both teams and the manager can move on from this just a mess of a season, even though they won a trophy, which is crazy to me. Yeah, very ecstatic for Jordan, man. I can't believe it. Can't believe that Jordan and Uzbekistan have qualified to the World Cup. It's actually almost surreal still. Really surreal. Big up, Anthony. Looks like we'll be signing players in Milan who will bring experience and leadership to the locker room under Allegri. Yeah, but is Modric really, like, we all love Modric. We all do. The dude is 40 years old. 40 years old. And he's going to Milan now? That's not the signing that Milan should be making. That's not long-term. That's like, okay, next season, we'll try and get top 4. But at this rate with the Serie A, who knows what's going to happen? Really, who knows? Big up, Daniel. My prediction is 2-1 Italy as a Norwegian. The defense is not good enough. Actually, speaking on that, let's now look at the lineups for both teams. Because you say, okay, the defense is not good for Norway. We're going to look at Italy here. But Newland is in goal. Then Wolf, who is a pretty decent left back. I think he did score against Israel in the last game. Either it was Israel or Moldova game where Wolf scored. Oh, what was this center back's name again? Hegem. I think he plays for West Brom. And then Christopher Ayer from Brentford. Ryerson. I love Ryerson. I think that guy's a quality right back. He can also play left back. I think he's a quality one-on-one defensively. He's solid. Antonio Nusa, Martin Ødegaard, Thorsby, Sanderberg in the midfield, even though Antonio Nusa will probably just keep the touchline. Ødegaard, I kind of feel like Ryerson would be doing those more overlapping runs in this situation. And then just the two-headed monster of Sorloth and Erling Haaland. I mean, good luck to Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo might get bodied at the back post from Sorloth. He might get dunked on for poor Di Lorenzo. Then to Italy, they got Donnarumma in goal. Di Lorenzo. Now, this guy, I'm going to be honest, people, I have never seen him play. I know he plays for Verona Coppola. I think he's only 21 years old. Good luck. Like, to make I think it's his debut with the national team. To make your debut against Erling Haaland and Sorloth, Coppola. Good luck. Then they got obviously Bastoni, so at least they got some quality in the defense. Zappa Costa is... Yo, is he okay? Where is this video? There we go.
Bruh, really?
Zappa Costa in 2025. What is Spalletti smoking? Either Cambiasso is not fit or just start somebody else. You cannot start Zappa Costa against Antonio Nusa. Yeah, Zappa Costa has had a decent season with Atalanta, but Spalletti has already lost the plot and we haven't even started the game. We haven't even gone into in-game management. Both of these managers, you can't trust them. Even though Norway have had a first two games amazing in the qualifiers, you can't trust Solbakken. I don't think there's any trust right now with Spalletti. Zero trust with him. Then let's get to Udogie on the left side. Even though I'm a little bit surprised DiMarco is not starting, but Udogie better defensively because DiMarco recently has been struggling. Now, this is where the strong suit of this Italian team is. Barella, Rovella, and Tonali. I mean, if these three guys cannot cook, they all complement each other very well. Those three should be cooking in this game. And they have to be against the Thorsby, Standerberg, and Ødegaard midfield. Raspadori and Retegui. I mean, Spalletti loves Raspadori, so I can understand that selection. Retegui, he's the only striker right now. Like, Moise Kean got injured. Who else are you going to start? I mean, I would have liked to have seen Orsolini, but Orsolini plays down the right side where Zappa Costa is, and Orsolini's just been money this season for Bologna, so I'm kind of disappointed in that selection, but I guess Orsolini will be more of an impact sub. In all honesty, when you look at the two lineups, people, Norway got a better attack. I would say Italy still have a better defense because Donnarumma and Bastoni are quality. Midfield, I would give it to Italy. Okay, on that balance then, what's going to win? The elite attack for Norway? The somewhat strong defense for Italy, even though it got carved up by Germany? I don't know what's going to happen in this game, people, but it's going to be fireworks. That's for sure. It's going to be fireworks. Seb saying, fair to say Norway's offense is better than Italy's? Oh, by far. By far. You got Sorloth and Haaland. I mean, Retegi's had an amazing season with Atalanta, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is Erling Braut Haaland, the best striker in world football. So if Italy want to win this game, they got to keep him quiet. So Coppola and Di Lorenzo, they got to do their best against Sorloth in this situation. This is a massive game, people. Massive game. Nusa, my Brugge boy, represent. And then North Macedonia 2, Belgium 1. Eesh, oof, wow, you're going for that sort of scoreline here. My prediction, if you haven't given your prediction, do so not right now, people in the chat. Based on those lineups, I think we're going to get goals. I really do. I don't trust both defenses. I'm going to go with the 2-2. I think this is going to end 2-2. And I'm kind of leaning more towards if Calafiori was fit, then you have Di Lorenzo, Calafiori, and Bastoni. That would be a better... I'm just trying to think here. Yeah, I would still go 2-2. I think that's a fair scoreline here. The Norwegian tree log better step up today. Yep, yeah, definitely. 2-0 Norway. I didn't get to see the other games in AFC. I did see Palestine win, though, so that's crazy, man. They still have an opportunity to qualify. We will only be playing one game a week next season. We're also being linked with Retegui, Rovella. You don't need to sign Retegui. Rovella would be a good signing. Get away from Guendouzi. Get away from Chiesa. Kim Min-jae. Yeah, I could see it. And Leone. Yeah, those are pretty good signings, I would say. Yeah, Ivan Juric is a horrible signing, bro. I mean, what? Atalanta have built something so good. Don't get the guy who's been terrible. Juric was terrible at AS Roma, let alone his last season at Torino. Okay, he had one good season with Torino. One good season where he got the 9th place. Okay, fantastico. Atalanta are done. They're done. They're going to sell Lukman. Maybe Retegui will leave. And sadly, this Atalanta renaissance, their greatest period in the club's history, is over, even though they still got an elite academy. Big up Zaire, Italy 2-1. And just sacked. Yep. Galanoy out. Oh, man. You cannot please Iranians, man. You cannot please these guys. You know what? Let's start this campaign, people. Now that Ange is sacked, big Ange to Iran. Let's get that going. We saw Graham Arnold go to Iraq, something I thought I would never see in my lifetime. Let's get Ange Postecoglou to Iran. Oh, that team would cook, even though defensively they would be a horror show. They would be a horror show. Yeah, they're going to fall off big time. Yep, and Pacers are definitely saving basketball, 100%. Thank you, Haliburton. Thank you. Oh, Tyrese Haliburton, what a guy he's been this season. Norway 2-1. Big up running. I just cannot fathom, people. I cannot fathom that Italy would miss out on 3 World Cups in a row. As a kid growing up, when they went out in 2002 to South Korea, even though it was very controversial circumstances, that was ridiculous. When they lost to Slovakia in the last group stage game of 2010, that was egregious. Let alone 3 World Cups in a row. Oh. No, this cannot happen. This cannot happen. I mean, you know which play. He would never allow that, people. You see that? You see that player? He would never allow this. Come on. One of the greatest icons, even though 1994 World Cup didn't go so well, but to all my Italian Americans out there, like, how would you feel? You've been waiting so long for the World Cup to return to the States. Obviously, the last time the World Cup was in the States was in 1994 when Italy made it to the World Cup. But you waited all this time, and then they're going to miss the World Cup again? Really? Come on, man. It's stupidity. Absolute stupidity. Paraguay. Debussy, Paraguay, man. These guys are cooking, bro. These guys are cooking. The ultimate Barisha right now. Watch out for Paraguay next year at the World Cup, people. Watch out. These guys are the real deal. The real deal. Imagine if Jordan make the World Cup. Oh, mamma mia, man. Mamma mia. Big up Ambris for Inter need to get Rovella, get Calhanoglu out of my club. Look, Ambris for I don't know what Inter are doing, by the way. Christian Kivu, the helmet man from 2010. I love Calcio football, people. Maybe you guys have realized on this channel, if you've been a subscriber for a long time, I love Calcio football. I will always try and defend the league. I can't. There's no defending Serie A right now. What these top clubs are doing is horrendous. I mean, all of the sporting directors, especially Giuntoli, should be tried at The Hague immediately. What are we doing? Ivan Juric is going to be going from relegation to managing in the Champions League. Christian Kivu is about to take a team that went to the Champions League final. Igor Tudor, and Antonio Conte, it's terrible in Europe. I don't think we're going to see any Italian teams in quarterfinals next year. I don't think we're going to see any. This is going to be... Oh, my God. I cannot defend the league, people. I simply cannot defend the league. Okay, I think we're about to start here. I haven't even checked the game yet, and that is fantastico. And all right, wonderful. It's ready. Even though they still got the players, but it's terrible. The real question is, what does this mean to LeBron's legacy? He's about to do an interview. He's about to do another interview. Why isn't Acerbi out of the club already? Who knows? Who knows? Inter reaching 2 UCL finals in 3 years is an incredible achievement by Italian football current standards. Yeah, I would say. That's why when people were saying, oh, get Inzaghi out of my club, I'm like, you must be smoking something or drinking like the craziest booze in the world, because Inzaghi has done miracles with the limited budget he has. Calhanoglu, Acerbi. I mean, these guys should not be starting. I mean, Calhanoglu was amazing last year, but just stupidity, man. It's real stupidity. And also Inzaghi, I think he did a little bit of backstabbing on the team as well. He did a little bit of backstabbing on the team. All right, people. The massive game in Oslo begins. Are Italy going to show up? Are Norway going to get away from their fraudulent behavior from years past and win this game? The rain is going crazy. Solbakken is looking like the Norwegian version of Erik ten Hag right now. And Erling Haaland is about to cook. I don't know why I'm feeling like Erling Haaland is about to drop 2 goals on these guys. Oh, the rain is pouring. Actually, let me get the headphones on. Is Donnarumma going to have another masterclass, people? Let's see what happens here. Hey, it's at least a packed house in Oslo. Oh, we're going to have problems already. All right, here we go, people. Massive, massive game. Massive game. And if you haven't done so already, hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Oh, yeah, no. They shouldn't, but also, you can't. If you're going to Christian Kivu, that would be a horrible decision by Inter standards. This is like the problem. Like, Norway are developing such good players at a rapid rate right now that you kind of almost say that they're developing better players than Italy. Almost. I'm not going to that standard because I think the problem a lot of Italian youngsters face is that the clubs don't want to play them. I'm pretty sure if you gave an opportunity to a lot of the Italian youngsters, they would cook. Like, look at Milan. They have Liberali and Camarda. Like, these guys should be playing every single week. Now, it's going to be difficult. Oh, look at Buffon, man. Buffon, you cannot allow this to your nation. Like, Liberali and Camarda would be cooking. Oh, there is space, though, for Raspadori. That's the one thing Raspadori can do. But you have Zoppo Costa out wide. How is this allowed? That's the one thing that Norway are not the strongest in. I would say midfield-wise, they're not the greatest. And other than Raison, who has pink hair today, oh, Raison, come on, bro. You're not Griezmann. Let's see how this Coppola guy is going to do. I'm kind of excited because apparently he's had a good season with Verona. That would be crazy. Why would Juve go for him, though? They already got oh, my God, I cannot pronounce the name. The Juve goalkeeper. He's had a pretty decent season. Good play by Bastoni. Look at that pass out wide. The one thing is they got to put crosses into Retegui. Oh, there's already a corner for Italy. Decent start by them. I'm sorry. If Norway lose this game, oh yeah, easily. What's another pink-haired player? There's got to be more pink-haired players. The Equatorial Guinea guy, Salvador. That guy was cooking with pink hair against Algeria. Absolute menace of a player. I don't think there's any more. People, name me other players that have had pink hair. Surely Djibril Cissé had pink hair because that guy had all the hair colors. All right, here's the corner for Italy. See if they can get an early goal here. Retegui, man. No, it's offside anyways. I went out of play. Neymar? Yep. Yeah, this World Cup qualifying. 100%. Big up X-Style. Di Gregorio. Oh my God, I cannot say. Might go Prem according to... Wow. Go to Prem. Which club would he go to? Chelsea, maybe? Maybe we go Chelsea? I mean, yeah, if you're Juve, if you get Donnarumma, yeah, you definitely upgrade over Di Gregorio. God, why can I not? That's definitely a foul. Yep. Oh yeah, he did have that. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Yo, Michael, how's it going? I just got here. I hope Venezuela beat Bolivia today. Massive game. That's pretty much settles who gets the playoff spot. If somehow Bolivia beat Venezuela in Maturin, end the federation. End it. All right, here we go with the Raison is going to take the set piece here. Interesting. Oh, good ball. Actually, back post to absolutely nobody. What do we say about these Norway kits? Are they fire, average, or not fire? Ice cold. I can't lie. I like these kits. It's a little bit different with the patterns like this. I would actually give that kit probably like a 7 out of 10. I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10. Actually, no, bump it up to 8.5 out of 10. Something a little bit different. It's not just plain like red all the time. When you see that kit, you immediately think Norway. Like in years past, when I see the Norway kit, I'm just like, okay, that looks like Poland, or that looks like, I don't know, other Tunisia. This is a great plain red kit, but this one, they're a little bit cooking with this. Oh my god, what is the Raspadori? Good pressing by Norway though. Can Ryson win it? Oh, back heel by Ryson. Okay, I see you. Good play. Here's Tonali. Can Tonali continue? Nope. That was a good play by Bostonia again. No. Sometimes my pronunciation is the worst, bro. I'll probably go with Guatemala. Yeah, Uruguay are done, bro. Finito, listo. Yeah, I'll talk about that when I do the review of the Kona Bowl next week, the entire window. But Bielsa he's finito. I think they only had one shot on target again last night. One shot. I know they were missing a lot of players, like Darwin, Valverde was out. So they were missing a couple of key players. I think Matias Oliveira was out too, if memory serves me right. But it is not looking good for Bielsa. I think they gotta pull the plug ASAP. Otherwise, they're not gonna do anything at the World Cup. This Italy went from Baggio del Piero to Raspadori. Raspadori, really? This guy couldn't even start for Napoli. One thing is, Tolali and Barella, they're just such amazing players. Good work by Sorloff. That's the thing with Udogi. Udogi's kind of like one-dimensional in the sense that Bastoni with the cross towards Retegui, towards Zappacosta, and how to play. Udogi is just kind of one-dimensional in that he just does the overlap and run. Just down the left, and that's it, which sometimes is effective, but not all the time either. Sadly, tomorrow, and I'm not watching the game because I know it's ending 3-0 for the Dutch. Like I said, people, don't ask me questions about Finland. I ain't answering them. I ain't answering them. Here we go, though, with Sorloff. Now, Barella ain't going to get that off Sorloff. Oh, good work, though. Good work by Tonali. Man, Tonali is just such a beast of a player. This guy has to be playing at the World Cup. Has to be. Oh, that's not the pass you need to make. Retegui, let's see if he can get on. Decent hold of play. Yeah, good hold of play towards Zappacosta. So you have Barella and Tonali. Let them link up the play and see what they can do. Oh, what is? Oh, instead, you have Raspadori trying to link up the play. I think. Who do you guys think has more pressure to win this game? I honestly think it's Norway still. I think Norway have more pressure to win this matchup, considering they still got to go away to Italy. I think it's the final match day of all the qualifiers, so it's not out of the water for them. Biggest U21 prospect, I would probably say it's the guy who actually got called up to the men's team, 18-year-old Matias Siltanen, who actually plays in Djurgården in Sweden. For once, Fabrizio actually tweeted about a Finnish player, so if you know, you know. I would probably say he's our best prospect. Him or who would be the other one? Probably Kasper Terho, who was at Royal Union Saint Goa. So those would probably be the two standouts for me in the U21 team. It would just be Germany. Like, I don't know what our men's team are doing. If the U21 team is beating Germany, the men's team should. Shameful of them. Italy are just keeping possession here, but they're not really doing a whole lot with it. And Norway not playing a crazy high line. You have Christopher Ayer playing a high line. So if you're Italy, just take advantage of it. Oh, Rafaela. Ooh, that looked like a nasty tackle on Antonio Nusa. I think he kind of slipped, though. That was a horrible position. Yeah, he was loaned out. Yeah, apparently it didn't go so well at Paderborn for him. By the way, people, I love this crazy session that Shirky had yesterday. But let's calm down here, saying he's the top 2 talent in the world right after one game. Like, he's a very, like, no doubt about it. The dude is supremely talented, but it's like, oh my God, this guy did something magical. Okay, good. The only thing I would say about Shirky is he just needs to be more consistent. That's always been a kryptonite for him. He's so inconsistent. This has kind of been his first consistent season. Oh, look at Antonio Nusa. Absolutely just roasted. Zappa Costa, Antonio Nusa. Oh my. I don't know if that was Zappa Costa or who that was, but somebody just got absolutely torched. Here comes Raspadori, though. Raspadori. Now we're going end-to-end somewhat. Raspadori, still Raspadori, and of course he's going to lose the ball. Oh, what is Christopher Ayer doing there? Although Sanderberg. Oh my God. Craziness, man. Honestly. No lube or anything either. Lost to Paraguay. Damn. Oh, Zappa Costa, man. He got sent to early retirement to a retirement home. Oh, man. Antonio Nusa. What a baller. Absolute baller. I don't think it's been the best season from him at RB Leipzig, but Italy have no attack. Like, they can keep the ball well. If they had Moise Kean and Retegui, I think that would obviously be a better partnership. But there's nobody in the midfield. Like, obviously, Tonali is a very good box-to-box player. Same with Barella. Rovella is more of the controller in the midfield as the DM, but there's not a creative outlet. Udogi is not a creative outlet down the left side. Zappa Costa is just a cross merchant. So that's going to be the issue for Spalletti here. Oh, The Rock all day, every day. All day, every day. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Can't do the eyebrow, though. Stone Cold was just kind of like a, yeah, he did say some decent stuff on the mic, but it was just all repetitive. At least The Rock was a creative outlet. Here's Antonio Nusa with the shot, cleared away by Capolo. Thought some Carlos debut. Yeah, went pretty decent. He was okay, but Brazil are just, look at the midfield people. The midfield, you know what's funny about Carlo? Carlo was crossing to box. Man, if you're Norway, just keep peppering with crosses. Oh, good play by Tonali. To Raspadori. Oh my God, man. This is just not going. Good play by Norway. Why is Raspadori just trying to go on outlets straight towards Retegui up against 2 giants for Norway? Doesn't make sense. Anyways, Carlo was complaining about the field in Guayaquil, Ecuador yesterday, people. Carlo, all I have to say is welcome to Copa Bowl. Welcome to international football. It ain't always going to be the most perfect grass. Oh my God, look at the pristine quality of it. No, it's not going to be. I cannot wait for Carlo to go to Mars, aka El Alto Bolivia. And when he feels the altitude there, when he has just a hit of his cigarette or his vape or whatever, and he gets the craziest head rush ever, oh, then he's going to be complaining like crazy. Oh, Rovella. Oh, good play by Rovella. Good play. That was nicely done by the Lazio player. He'll complain even more. Even more. To be honest, you need Neymar if you're Brazil. You need Neymar, but I don't think we're going to see that same Neymar anymore. So who can be that creative 10? Honestly, maybe Matias Cunha. Obviously, there's not going to be anybody who can replace the creativity of a Neymar, but I guess go for Matias Cunha, or that's the best you could do, or play Rafinha in the 10. He's done that pretty well sometimes. Oh, Antonio Nusa is causing all sorts of issues towards Solaf! Golasso! Oh, Norway take the lead! Norway take the lead! And it's on Sorloth. You just knew this guy who stacked hands in La Liga would get the goal. Now, I don't look at the turn and the movement by Antonio Nusa. just drove through the heart of the Italian defense and the midfield. There's nothing they could have done about it. Let's see if it's going to be offside, though. We're going to have to replay that because somebody just got absolutely toasted again by Antonio Nusa. So Bastoni loses the ball there. That's a poor pass from him. And Nusa just takes it. Take it, Antonio. Then take it, Antonio. Oh, adios, Rovella. Nope, he's not offside. That's poor from the youngster Coppola. There's nothing he could have done there. But what is Rovella doing? Just take him out or something. Soloff through on goal. A little bit of a scrappy finish. I feel like Donnarumma could have done a little bit better there. Goes under him. And Norway take the lead. And now... What now for Italy? What now for Italy? This poor defender. I mean, I think it's his debut with the Italian national team. I'm going to have to... It has to be his debut with the Italian national team. Oh, that's been the first goal today so far in the qualifiers. Spalletti's feeling the heat, people. Which bold manager is going to get sacked tonight? Well, probably not Solbakken, but definitely Spalletti is in trouble here. So Coppola. 34 appearances this season. He's made some appearances. I think when did he play friendly? No, I don't see when he's done it. Of course, Olaf had to score. Of course. Norway. Now Norway are cooking. Here's Erdegaard. They cannot deal with Antonio right now. Antonio is running the show. We've barely seen Haaland in this game. It's just been all Antonio. And Oscar Bob is on the bench. Stop it, Norway. Stop it, bro. Okay, because I'm already looking at the bench for Italy. What can they do here? I guess you can bring on Frattesi, Orsolini. They literally have no other strike. Okay, Lorenzo Luca from Udinese. Okay, who's just a taller version of Sorloff. I think he's taller, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's taller. I think he is taller, Lorenzo Luca. But this is just depressing, man. Look at that bench, people. They have nothing. Nothing on that bench. Oh, how the times have changed. Moise Kean was a big injury. When he went down injured earlier this week, I'm like, yep, that's going to be the one. But here comes Antonio again. Antonio plays it into... Oh, almost got it to Haaland. What? Okay, you want to play it long towards Retegui. He has literally no help. He's isolated. That didn't look like a foul on Raspadori by Wolf. That did not look like a foul on Raspadori. I mean, he wasn't really playing the ball there. Yeah, he did. What a dark time for Italian calcio, 100%. This is just... This has to just be depressing if you're Italian. It has to be. Because Spalletti, this guy will then just say, oh, we're missing players. You still got good quality players in Tonali, Bastoni, Retegui, who had good seasons at club level. You can see, though, Norway have the confidence. They did not have this confidence, I would say, probably a year ago. But Retegui trying to do the back heel, no-look, link-up play to Raspadori, and it didn't work out. So it's been about almost 20 minutes. Oh, nope, Haaland cannot control it. Well, I currently do not live in the happiest nation, so that would probably be it. Or world champions, by the way. But You say that Italy need to change formation. What do they need to, how can they change it though, people? How are Italy going to change formation? They cannot play with they're trying to play with a striker and a false nine in Raspadori. Do you then go with just two strikers like Norway are doing? That was a really simple goal as well for Norway. They didn't have to be like amazing to score that goal. It was just a simple drive from Antonio Nusa to just free up space. Good run by Sorloth, and boom, there was the goal. Here comes Zappacosta. Just okay, Barella. Good play by Italy. Di Lorenzo to Zappacosta. Zappacosta, he's got to cut back. See, he's been learning. You blow in? Ooh, Barella. Still with Italy. Di Lorenzo. Ay, mama. Terrible from Di Lorenzo. That was a little bit better from Italy there. And see, Zappacosta's learned that at Atalanta. The cutback at the edge of the box. Retegui will be there waiting to tap it in. That's just been their exact move under Gasperini for 9 years. It's just drilled into all of the players. Here's Robella. I'm just trying to look at Barella and Tonali. Tonali is kind of making those runs in behind as well. Here's Odogi. Odogi into Tonali. Good play by. Good. Oh, that was a decent combination play. Is it a corner? Throw in? I think it's a throw in. Throw in. Yeah, that's the problem. Changed it, man. He changed way too much. I thought Italy actually played pretty decently against Germany, other than that first half away. Was it Dortmund? I think. Like Italy were terrible in that first half, but overall they were pretty competitive in those games. Now the injuries don't help that they've suffered so far because Moise Kean was cooking in March. Now he went down injured. Here's Di Lorenzo. Another cutback. That's all they're trying to do here. Good play by Wolf. Wolf just clears his line. And now Haaland said, okay, you want to play bully ball? Let's play bully ball. Didn't quite work out there. I don't think Haaland's touched the ball yet. It's been 21 minutes, and I don't think he's touched the ball. I'll have to check out that stats at halftime, but it's mostly been Antonio. And then Sorloth with just the odd goal. Abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. I mean, he's been decent for Napoli this season. And like you don't have any other option. Like, what do you want to do if you're Italy? You want to play Gatti out there? I mean, he'll get absolutely cooked in this three-back formation. Because he played for Juventus in the central position of the center backs. No, he doesn't, man. Oh, jeez. Not looking good for Scotland. Wow, that's not a foul on Udogi. All right. Here we go, though. Norway just got to do quick counters. Look at where Bastoni's positioning is. Good play, though, by Udogi. Now you got to go quick if you're Barella. Why to Tonali? Like, why is Tonali receiving the ball to nobody? Oh, there was nobody there. Oh, of course we can't win it. This game doesn't have a lot of quality. We're gonna have to be honest here, people. Compared to the France and Spain game, and also the Germany-Portugal game, obviously, like you can just see these. Well, especially Italy, they're just on the sort of downward spiral, and I think Norway are just kind of like, okay, let's have Italy the ball, and we'll just quick counterattacks with the speed they got. Because Sorloth is actually pretty quick for his height. Obviously, we know Haaland is just. I mean, the dude is on roids for sure. And Antonio, those are pretty quick players. I think that's what kind of Norway are banking on here. Struggling in possession so far. Yep. What was that? U20 World Cup in 2017, 2019, somewhere around there. Yep. They're very close, very close. Yeah, it's going to be an epic contest. Yeah, Nuno Mendes, Jamal. We will be there on Sunday. We will be there. That's gonna be a good game. Good play. Here's Double Costa. Watch. Cut back. Low drifting cross. All they're just doing is low drifting crosses into the box. All right, here comes Musa. He's gonna play quickly to Erdegaard. Oh, poor pass, man. Oh, we just got to be a little bit better in possession. Oh, good play by Barella and Tonali. Here comes Barella. Here comes Barella. Away to Udogi. There's just no combination play. It's just crosses and crosses out wide from Italy. The one thing I'll say for Spalletti is he's tried a lot of different formations and tactics with this Italian team. And I actually don't think the back five actually suits this team. They just don't have any other natural forwards. Here's Retegui. Good hold of playing to Raspadori. Raspadori, a little bit of a close angle. Yes, way too close of an angle, but that's a little bit better. A little bit better. Yeah, that was a decent opportunity, actually, from Raspadori. Big up to everybody, man. We got 116 in the house. You're all here for Italian tears. I see. Everybody's here for Italian tears. Can you imagine these guys go to the playoff again? Oh, man, that PTSD is going to be crazy. Like, it's only one game in, and Italy are in trouble because of Norway's goal difference in just winning opening 3 games. But Norway are pretty comfortable defensively so far. All they just have to do is just keep Retegui quiet and just deal with the crosses. That's it. Oh, good play. Here we go. Nope, no foul. Antonio. Look at Haaland down the middle. Here comes Haaland. Finally, his first touch of the game. Haaland. Oh, great defending by Boston. You see that? That is defending right there from Bastoni and Coppola. Great defending from both. There you go, bro. Of course, man. Another year to go, man. Another year to go into the World Cup, which I will be at for sure in the States. Anybody else going to go to the World Cup next year? I'm sure we all are. Has more goals in qualifiers.
I have to talk about facts because I think it's important.
Yeah. We'll see you there, Seb. See you there. Unless Sweden plays in Mexico. Oh my God. Everybody's just struggling here for Italy. Why would he blow the whistle there? Norway were comfortably in possession. What's the other score lines going on? Look at pure defending from Bastoni. No foul on Haaland. Nope. Absolutely no fouls. Okay, so Czechia, they're leading Montenegro, and Croatia, of course, are leading against Gibraltar. And the GOAT, Budimir, is starting. Yeah, and just sacked. Yep. Yeah, if you're going to the States. Man, hopefully everybody gets to go to the World Cup. I mean, unless, the man in power bans your country. I'm not getting political here. That's the last thing I'm going to do on this channel. Otherwise, I'll get banned. Put a 1 if you think Ange should have been sacked, or put a 2 if you don't think so. Yeah, he won a trophy, but he finished 17th in the league. 17th. That is diabolical. Diabolical. Nice. Hey. Now, finally, after all these years, Norway has some decent home support. What happened here? Oh no. What happened to Bastoni? Oh no, this does not look good. If he's holding his knee, what happened here? Okay, there's a tackle. Oh, did he just hit his knee? He tried to run it off. Maybe it's just the contact with the knee. Yeah. I don't. That shouldn't be an ACL tear. That shouldn't be. Nah, I think it's better just to get Thomas Frank and move on. I think so. Mm, Could Donnarumma have done better there? I mean, if it goes under his leg, it's a bit of an unfortunate situation there. He did well to close. I look at Donnarumma. He's like, "Give me back to Paris ASAP." Spalletti praying to the gods that he doesn't get sacked after this game. I think I'll go, Mike. Just hopefully those World Cup tickets are not like $200. I wonder how many of you in the chat have actually been to the World Cup because when I was in Russia, it's actually pretty affordable. At least the game tickets. They were pretty affordable. I think it was only like 40 euros, 50 euros game ticket wise, which trust me, for World Cup, that is pretty calm. Yeah, I mean he should at least, Matt. Yeah, he should at least. He should. I mean, Infantino and Trump are in the same bed, so he's gonna have to try and do something. Ryerson, that's not a foul. Yep. Play continues with Barella. But there's nothing going. Look at where Raspadori is receiving the ball. They just don't have enough. Good play. Good tackle by. Yeah, look, decent defending by Zappacosta. He couldn't do that on the first time. Yeah, yeah, but that Nations League, UEFA are still a little bit calm with the Nations League ticket prices, but the World Cup and the Club World Cup, my God, I cannot wait to see what the prices will be for that Club World Cup. I mean, or the stadium attendances. I mean, I like the idea of the Club World Cup. Here comes Erdogan. Look at nice play by Norway. Here comes Erdogan out wide to Sorloth. Look at Sorloth receiving the ball on the outside. Okay, he's going to cut back. Shot. Oh, good save by Donnarumma. Now, Sorloth is going to be a better forward than, I don't know. Name me a right forward in this world. Sorloth will cook there. That must have been a magical setting. Oh, Angel, hopefully you get to go, bro. Even though in New York, that's going to be impossible to get tickets. I think I'm going to head to Texas for the World Cup because there's no games in Colorado. I think there's been a grand total of like 3 shots on target in this game, and they've all been from Norway. If this gets to 2-0 before halftime, I'm astonished. I'm going to be honest. There to go with the cross. Donnarumma colliding with somebody in the box. Is that 2 Norwegians being held? I think every Norwegian player, on average, is like 193. Okay, Donnarumma pushing with Ryerson. Oh man! Oh the antics! Oh the antics! Oh the antics! Yeah. You might need to go back to school, buddy. I would head back to school if I were you. It might be. It might be. Nah, Texas is a better option. It'll be a better option. Big up Big E. Yeah, they're probably gonna be expensive in Philly as well. I'm thinking that like it's in Boston too, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was in Boston. Oh, look at Antonio. Antonio has been the best player by far. Here comes Antonio. Oh my god! Oh, que golazo! Oh my god, que golazo de Antonio! Oh my god! Que golazo, people! Are you kidding me? Wow. Hey man, I've been on the Antonio Nusa hype train for a long time, so ain't nobody joining this party either. Que golazo, que jugador, que jugador. Madre mia. So simple, man. Oh wow, look at Thorsby with the nice touch. Oh, look at Antonio. Oh, adios, Di Lorenzo. Oh, that finish is nasty too. Look at how easy though it is for Antonio just to cut inside, beat Di Lorenzo, and I feel bad for this kid Coppola, man. What is he supposed to do? He's been getting cooked twice in this, but Di Lorenzo shows some experience. If you're Di Lorenzo, show some experience. Yeah, man. Finland might be bad. But, hey, the Italians might be joining me home. I'm gonna have to check my tweets about Antonio Nusa because I've definitely been on this hype train. 20, 30 euro qualifier. Yeah, it'll kind of just be like that. Either like the first shot in the intro, or it'll be like the last shot, something like that. No, the last shot will probably be like Spain lifting the trophy. What was it? Yeah, that's what I was gonna search. I literally just said people didn't I? Look at that. Barbecue chicken. You put the sauce. You take the cornbread. Get some grits. Get the brisket. Oh man, I could do with some Texas barbecue right now. Oh, you got to then you get some sweet iced tea. That's what Antonio Nusa just did. Absolutely bodied the entire Italian defense right there. Odogi, man, just stand up. Ryson is bodying you today. Ryson. It is. No, look. I don't mind. I want to see Norway at the World Cup. We need to see players like Haaland, Orloff, Ødegaard, Ryson at the World Cup. Like these guys are quality players. They should be playing there. But also Italy have to be qualifying for a World Cup, especially now that it's expanded. Look at all the space there for Wolf. Wolf can take up all that space with Antonio. I don't know what Solbakken took in 2025. You know, they talk about Gatorade. They talk about Gasparade. There might be the Solbakken raid. Because right now, Norway are absolutely cooking in these qualifiers. Oh, and Ødegaard just missed the ball there. As yet somehow... Oh, you saw what Antonio tried to do. Nutmeg on Retegi. Look at Retegi. That's definitely a yellow card on Thorsby. That's definitely a yellow card on Thorsby. Yep. No, Seb. 16 is fine. 16 teams from one confederation is fine. There doesn't need to be more teams from UEFA. I don't think obviously Brazil have had a bad drop off, but Italy's is even worse, people. This is embarrassing from Italy. This is embarrassing. Thorsby, he's a decent midfielder. He's not starting for Italy. Sander Berg is a good midfielder. He's not starting for Italy. Christopher Ayer. Okay, if all the Italian center backs were healthy, I don't think Christopher Ayer would be starting. But this is what happens when Buongiorno, Calafiori, all these players. Like when I saw Zappa Costa starting this game, Spalletti has lost the plot. He's lost the plot here, people. Now he's going to have to get the guy, Orsolini, who he basically said, no. Orsolini had to call him with celebrations to get attention from Spalletti. If I don't see Orsolini come into this match, they better getting the papers ready. Get those papers ready. That's definitely a foul on Udogi, but here comes Raspadori. Raspadori in the box to Barella. Look there's nobody at the edge of the box. There's Raspadori. Good cross in. Oh, good goalkeeper from Newland. Good goalkeeping. Well, it's a shit show. Zuriel, man, I give up on internet debates. If anybody's taking like football Twitter serious, they need to get a life. They need to get a life here. To be fair, even on YouTube, you probably don't even take my takes realistically. Hey man, I said Inter were going to win the Champions League. They lost 5-0 in the Champions League final. So maybe my predictions. Why? Don't listen to me. Damn, Estonia are winning 1-0. Hey, what did Matt say about Texas barbecue? What did Matt say about Texas barbecue? Because easily, look, there is literally no options in the box. What like? Did Spalletti do no scouting on this team? Did he do no scouting on Norway, knowing that they're actually decently? Look at the defending from Ryerson, man. Such quality. That's not a foul. There's Odogi. Oh, good play by Sorlov. Hey, give it to Sorlov, man. The dude might be a tree trunk, but he's absolutely playing well here. Oh, look at that pass from Antonio. What is Donnarumma doing? Oh, look at the difference for Norway. When they get the ball, you saw Wolf make a run. You saw Sorlov making a run. You saw Haaland making a run. When Italy get the ball, statues. They're all looking like the Lini pizza out here. Ay, man. Oh, that's a good question. Bigger downfall, Boca or Italy? I would say Boca. Yeah, Boca Juniors. You know how many managers they've had? Oh, good. Okay, Sorlov. Oh, apology might be happening today. Here comes Norway again. If they make this 3-0, here's Antonio. Yeah, just shoot it, bro. You're on fire. It don't matter. That's like Steph Curry or Klay Thompson when they're taking threes. You just give it to the man who's hot. Raspadori. Italy just got to quickly counter attack. Look at Ryerson, man. Defending there. Here's Odegaard. Oh my God, look at Italy. Oh, ball into the box. Hold on. Presero. Nah, Spalletti needs to go ASAP. Look at Haaland, man. He's done absolutely nothing in this game, but he gets the goal. Beautiful, man. Solbakken, he might be the prophet here. He might be the prophet here, people. After all the BS he's been receiving the last couple of years from Norwegians, and including myself, especially after that Scotland game when they had the 1-0 lead, Solbakken is cooking. How many goals is that now for Norway in these qualifiers? I think that's 12 goals in 3 games. They scored 5 against Moldova, and I think it was 4 against Israel. So they've now scored 12 goals. Yep, they got a plus 10 goal difference. It's done. It's done already, people. Hey, the Vikings are invading USA. 100%. The Vikings are invading USA. Bro, this is World Cup qualifiers. Wait, this is World Cup qualifiers. This is World Cup qualifier. This is a big deal. Wow, man. Norwegians are going to party tonight. Norwegians are going to party tonight. Rightfully so. This has always been the thing on this channel and on other channels. Like, we know. Do you really think I was going to do a friendly watch along? Heck no. This is There is no way this is an acceptable performance. Look at the attempts on target, people. 4 for Norway, 3 goals. 0. 0. 0 for Italia. If they make this 4-0, I might be done. Oh my God, it's almost 4-0. No, they're rattled, bro. Nope. We are not considered Scandinavian. 100% not. That was almost our own. Hey, everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button for this. Holy cow. We are seeing the end of a dynasty. And we thought it was already ended, but it's just getting worse. All right, here's the corner from Raison. Might have to get this Norway kit. You know, if they score another goal, oof, can Antonio get to it? Oscar Bob has not even entered the game yet. Wait, who else do they have on the bench, Norway? I know Oscar Bob is on the bench. I forgot about Jakob Strand Larsen, who's been cooking for Wolves this season. Seldrup. I totally forgot about Seldrup as well. Wow. Are we actually going to see another 5-0, people? We saw 5-0 for Inter. We saw 5-0 from Cruz Azul against Vancouver. Are we going to see another... If this ends 5-0, I might have a 20-minute video on this game. Right? I'm going to just go... After this game ends, I'll immediately go record, and then you're going to see the raw reaction. You know, it was really strange when Acerbi didn't want to get called up. I found that really strange, and I'm kind of seeing why. He's like, I don't want to be at the end of another 5-0. I don't want to be at the end of another 5-0. You mean this is what Spalletti's doing, and this is what he's doing to the rest of the players. You can only marvel at what Norway have done so far. All the chatter, everybody's saying, "Oh, they're going to bottle this," and it's 3-0. Where's the first half, people? I mean, what do you say about that first half, people? What's one word to describe that? No, I think they need a speech. This is what's happened to them.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
I think the word to describe that half from a Norwegian perspective, perfection. Perfection. You cannot do anything else more perfect than that. You completely nullified them offensively. Completely. Like, Retegi did nothing. Raspadori, yeah, you got your cute little touches outside the box. Oh, you're linking up play. Oh, look at the wonderful pass you play out wide. Cool. Norway is like, we're calm here. We got the defenders. Raison has been unbelievable today. I think for him, it's either Raison or Antonio that have been the two best players. And from an Italian perspective, this is revoke the passports. Revoke the passports. For the players, and definitely the manager, and definitely the FA. This might be like the final wake-up call to the Italian FA and hopefully to the Serie A that they need to change their dinosaur ways. This might have to be it. Let's find out. Let's find out, people. Big up, Josh. The only reason you can't sack Spalletti after this disgraceful performance is because there isn't a suitable replacement. Otherwise, he should be gone, overrated manager. Okay. I'm just trying to think of, you know what? Screw it. Hire Ange Postecoglou. Hire Ange Postecoglou. He's got experience in international football. He's taken the Socceroos to the World Cup. He's won the Asian Cup with Australia. I mean, what other manager are you going to get if you're Italy. I'm trying to think of like other Italian managers. What are you going to do? Get Marcelo Lippi out of retirement or Fabio Capello? No, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. Denmark, Sweden, and Norway have never all qualified for the same World Cup, but they were all at the Euro 2000. I'm trying to think. Yeah, they were not at 2004 together. Wow. That would be sick to see all three nations qualify, though. Yeah, and then Finland are just like, hey, hello. Yeah, we're here. It's just like, what? Oh, man. Then we just see Doribal, a.k.a. Doritos managing Italy. Like that's the problem. Like, who do you hire if you're Italy? This is now a pressure moment here. You have 9. I think there's still what was there? Give me a second, people. I just got to check the 5-team group. So you have 7 games to go. And what you have to do is, because if Norway win this game by a large goal difference, you're going to have to destroy other teams. And in recent years, Italy haven't been doing that a lot. Like, they'll win the game 2-0, 3-0, but it's not like a 5-0, 6-0 scoreline. So I think they're screwed here. They're going to go to the playoff again. And Norway will be competing most likely in their first major competition since 2000. Finally, this golden generation where it's always been the history of Norwegian football. Strong defensively, and then somebody will get the goal. Whether it's John Carew or somebody out there, they'll get the goal. But now they got the elite attack, decent midfield, and defensively they've been strong today. So I think Norwegians are going to be very happy about this performance, and they just got to keep going with it. And look, it's all clicking together. All the criticism that Solbakken has received, it might be going out of the way. Yeah. What do Italian legends say about the team? I've always seen Brazilians, Germans, and English. Oh, they're probably screwed, bro. They're screwed. What do you want Del Piero to say? What do you want Baggio to say? These guys suck. They have to just get onto these sort of modern ideas. Not really tactically. Like, the Italian coaches are good tactically. But the problem is, physical level, they're not there. And technical-wise, I don't think they're there either. They have to get their physicality up. Look at Argentina. Argentina are the perfect blend of physicality and technical skill. And that sort of grinta. This Italian team have no grinta about them. Norway are showing more grinta than them. Like Raisun bullying Udogi. Antonio Nusa sending Zappa Costa and Di Lorenzo already to early retirement. Hey, to be fair, New Zealand were the only unbeaten team in 2010. So, kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? All right. Yep, time to lace them up. Where's my boots? People? Get the boots out, people. Get the boots out. I might have to sub in for a Serbi or I can definitely play better than Di Lorenzo. I'll tell you that right now. This is just embarrassing. Absolutely. Okay, let's calmate. That's getting a little bit too crazy. De Zerbi, no, man. No. Like, yeah, you get De Zerbi, cool. But you know what? How old is Luis de la Fuente? Or do you just like stick to somebody who's been whoever the guy that has won? I think Italy won the Euro under 19 or U17 recently. Hire that manager, because Luis de la Fuente came from the youth teams in Spain, and okay, he's 63 years old, so he's got a lot of experience. I mean, the guy is absolutely jacked up. I don't know what you do if you're Italy, but it's definitely he's done. First ever World Cup. When was their first debut at the World Cup? This I don't know. This guy, he's probably wanting to revoke all their passports right now. That's what he wants to do. Oh yeah, this is easily, 100% Isak. This is a Norway masterclass. They have absolutely schooled Italy here. They're teaching them a footballing lesson to the Italians. The Norwegians. This team that have just been bottlers for the last couple of years, they show up. They finally show. This was the most important game for Solbakken and his players. And they finally put in a performance when they should have done that in the last qualifiers against Scotland. That's when they should have done it. Nope, they didn't. Yeah, probably could go like that. Although, what did they do in Euro 2000? Did they make it? No, they didn't make it out of the group. Were Norway in the same group as England, people, or am I going crazy? I'm just trying to remember. Because I know in 1994 World Cup, they were in that group where all the teams tied on 4 points. Who did they beat? Did they beat anybody in Euro 2000? I'm pretty sure they did, but I can't remember who they did. Okay, they beat Spain by only 1-0 because of a crazy goalkeeper error. Gotcha. Yeah, Brandon, this is why I did a watch-along, because I knew the implications if this game ended in a draw or a win for either team. It's massive. Absolutely massive. And, I mean, what we're witnessing so far is just absurd. Let me just change the title to, or should I change it to Spalletti's funeral? Is that how I should change it, people? I think I'm going to have to change the title to Spalletti's funeral. Yeah, I remember that. No, unfortunately, I would love to do a watch along for that game, even though the chat would be crazy, but I'm going to be busy tomorrow, so you're going to have to wait for a review next week of the entire window for UEFA World Cup qualifiers. I don't know what I'm going to do in September, people. You see, this is why you got to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and all this sort of crap, because I don't do this full time. I still got to work. I got to pay the bills. I got to pay the electricity and have the lights in the background. So, yeah, I won't be able to do the watch along tomorrow because of, I'll be busy. I'm not even going to watch Finland. That's probably a blessing in disguise. No idea in attack. Easy giveaway. Soft midfield plus defense. Trying to attack by sending crosses versus 6'5" Vikings. This team completely unprepared today, and that is coaching 1,000%. 1,000%. Yeah, I would agree. Look, I thought Spalletti would learn some lessons. He's had a year to go to the mountains of Bhutan or something, or go to the Andes Mountains, or go to Peru and take some ayahuasca. Learn from your mistakes, Spalletti. Learn from your mistakes. Instead, he's come back worse. Like, we all knew that game against Switzerland was one of the worst performances from Italy ever. Ever. It doesn't matter whether it's qualifiers, whether it was against North Macedonia or Sweden. But my God, this is even worse. Even worse. What do you think of Šeško? I like him. He is raw, but people who are calling him crap, another Nunes is going overboard. I mean, Angel, bro, don't listen to people. I saw some person call Šeško a Timo Werner of Slovenia. I mean, I really don't understand people when they're trying to. I'm not like some prophet people. I'm not a prophet for footballing analysis or trying to do scouting. But I know Šeško is definitely a much more talented player than Timo Werner. So, yeah. Oh, man. I forgot that Finland are playing Norway in September. Madre mia. Ei voi olla totta. 3-0 is a difficult lead. I'm sorry. If Norway bottled this, I can never put stock into this team. I'm sorry. Never. You cannot. 3 goals against this Italian team. No. Impossibile. Hey, now we're going to relax. If my brothers to the south, to all my Estonians, huge L's. It might be a black suit settings. It might be, bro. It might have to be. Big up, Ronnie. Big up to all my Norwegians in the chat, man. Big up to all you guys. This is a party for you guys. This is a party. Still have some. Can you imagine the Italians? They travel to Norway and it's shit weather, and their team plays like ass. How do you think the Italians feel watching this? The Norwegians right now are they're loving life. They're chilling. The chill guy meme. They're in dreamland. Big up, Trevor. Thank you for your kind donation. Really, really appreciate it. With the 5 Canadian dollars, oh Canada. I have a pipe dream of San Marino qualifying through the playoffs. Highly unlikely, but I love a Cinderella story. And San Marino is certainly that. Well, Trevor, thank you for your kind donation. It's not even a Cinderella story. That is the greatest achievement in mankind history. Easily. the greatest achievement. If San Marino somehow qualify to the World Cup, you can name all the liberators around the world, all of the wonderful presidents, maybe countries have had. But if somehow San Marino qualified to the World Cup, everybody would be buying the kit. Where's the kit? Everybody would be buying the kit, people. That would be the #1 seller on the website for FIFA. Easily. Actually, who makes Area? Oh, who actually make a pretty decent kit? They used to make a license kit. So yeah, it would be a ridiculous story, Trevor. But thank you for your kind donation. Really, really appreciate it. For saying Ecuador has a top 3 defense in the world. 6 months ago, I said this. They all stood in business saying Italy has better defense. No puede ser, man. No puede ser, Alejandro. No puede ser, man. Italy is not that bad. Serie A is second in UEFA rankings with semi. This is the thing. I do agree. I don't think Italy is that bad. I really don't. I think the problem they're facing with this game specifically, one is injuries. The injuries have cost them big time. No Moise Kean, no Buongiorno, no Calafiori. But also Spalletti is just, he's a dead man walking. He's done. Spalletti's done. And I don't think there is bad quality players in Italy. But there's something mentality-wise that these guys are now weak. They're weak. You would never see this from Buffon, Chiellini, Bonucci, Del Piero. I can go on and on. Nesta, Maldini, Baresi. This sort of lack of mentality was never apparent with those generations. But it's something with this generation of Italian players, post-2018. It's done. It's done. So, Michael, MTF, please cook that fraud goat. Oh, you're talking about HH. Nah, man, let it be. Let HH do his thing. Serie A has improved, but they still can't win finals apart from Fiorentina. Well, Fiorentina hasn't won a final. The only Italian team that has won a final since 2010 is Atalanta and AS Roma. That's it. Those are the only two sides. Those are the only two sides. Big up Trevor for your kind donation. Big up to Naye for becoming a member as well. Es un fracaso. Sí, es un fracaso. Sí, sí, sí. Sí, sí, sí. See, I'm not on this boat of Spain having a good defense, bro. Every single game, it's almost like they have to outscore the opponent, which is entertaining. Oh, my God, Fred. Okay, look, Fratesi is a good player, so I'm not going to hate. He's actually been pretty good for the Azzurri when he's been playing. Oh, wow. What a fall. Fall from grace right here. Indeed. Kulla. Yeah, that's what you got to do. Just call up the U21 team, call Liberali, call Camarda. I mean, these guys have to be better than what we're seeing right now. Look at Norway are trusting youth players. Sweden are trusting youth players. What other nations? Spain are playing a 17-year-old. France are playing 18, 19, 20 years old, 21 years old. Why can't the Italian national team trust them youngsters? I know today they had to play with Coppola, a young center back at 21 years old from Verona. Spain's no, I would disagree. Goalkeeping wise, I will never trust Unai Simon. I think the guy is a liability forever and ever. You have to give some. Pedri is the best midfielder in the world. Lamine right now is one of the best players in the world. Defensively, they could be better, I would say, center back wise and right back. I still think Spain have a top 5 team. Where would I rank them? 4th, 3rd. I would probably. Who actually on paper has the best team in the world? Probably France, you would say. Probably France have and you could say England, but I mean, those guys got to show up in international tournaments. So he took off Rovella and brought on Fratesi. Why do you not take off Zappacosta for Cambiaso? Torsby is coming up for Patrick Berg, I think, because Torsby has the yellow card. Yeah, this is how it's gone so bad for Italy that they have to go to Argentina to get players. Sad reality. All right, here we go, people. Second half. Is this going to get more ugly, or are we going to see? I don't know what to expect now. I really don't. Exactly, RJ. Imagine if you come out of a coma and you're like, wait, Italy missed 3 World Cups in a row? Wait, Brazil still haven't won a World Cup since 2002? What's going on here? All right, let's see what Italy and Norway are cooking up in this second half. Then, huh? What's going on here? Oh, the microphone. I guess the microphone's not working. Brazil does not have anything on Norway. You know what's actually crazy? Norway probably have 3 strikers that would start for Brazil right now. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Jakob Strand Larsen is better than Richarlison. That is actual. Norway has 3 better strikers than Brazil. I'm probably going to start cursing in every language I know. That just shows you what they're at right now. So if Norway qualify to the World Cup, are they then just a dark horse team immediately, and everybody's going to gas them up like we did for Denmark and Serbia at the last World Cup, or who was the team we all gassed up for the Euros? Probably Ukraine or something. Everybody will look at that Norwegian team and say, yeah, with Haaland, Erdegaard, and Sorloth, and Antonio Nusa, with Oscar Bob and Skjeltrup off the bench, you're like, okay, yeah, these guys can make it to a quarterfinal out of 16. You probably go to those extremes. You would probably go to those extremes. Yeah. Are there going to be another Turkey? What is Odogi doing? Oh, man. That was a little bit better from Italy. Oh, who got injured there? Is that Erdegaard? Oh, yep, it's Erdegaard down injured. He just got a little bit from Odogi's. Yeah, Hungary. I forgot about them. What do you think of? I mean, Carlo is the goat, one of the goats, but it's gonna take a while, man. It's gonna take a while. Round of 32. If Norway qualify, I think an objective should be round of 16. I think that should be the objective, is around of 16 at least for Norway if they qualify. I still cannot believe it's 3-0. This is actually ridiculous. And then soon is Colombia and Peru. So, I mean, I'm sorry. If they're going to give that a red card, no way. The leading pizza would just fall over, right? They would just fall over. If they end up in a group with the only European team, I think they'll at least get to the agreed. He's not going to survive. That's the thing. He's going to get that crazy, crazy head rush when he takes a hit of his vape. Oh, bro, he's going to be done. They're going to absolutely get done from Carlo. At least Erdegaard's okay. He definitely got the studs from Udogi right on him. But Udogi definitely didn't mean that. That was just a follow through from the shot. Oh man, the meltdown from Italians is going to be crazy. It is going to be absolutely crazy after this game. What do they then say? Because I will always rate Bastoni, Antonali, and Barella, and Donnarumma, but like the other guys on this national team are just they just cannot play at that standard. So what do Italians do? I mean, the FA they have to just go in a new direction. I mean, they're how old is Zappacosta? Because this hairline is mad. They can't be that old either. Zappacosta, you're 32 years old and you got a hairline like that. Hey, fair enough. I've seen Barella's hairline. He's just covering it up with the hair. Good play by Raspadori. Fratesi. Well, that was a little bit more decent from Italy. Look, Fratesi, because he's usually the one for Inter who's making those late runs into the box. Because Tonali and Barella are not really doing that. I just wonder. And the forehead game is looking crazy. Don't worry, people. My hairline, definitely Turkish hairlines. They're calling me soon, people. That trip will eventually happen for me, dear boy. I cannot go with the pep look. I cannot do it. Otherwise, I'm scratching like this and just thinking to myself, how do I invert this fullback and that fullback? Even though we're probably not going to see that from Pep next year. You need the players he is. Please just get Zappacosta off this field ASAP. Get him off this field ASAP. How can you have a player like Gambia? I just don't maybe either Gambioso is injured or he's got some sort of files on Spalletti. Because Gambioso would be perfect in this back five formation. That's a push by Retegui. Yeah, easily a push. I think there's something on his website where you can pay him like 100 euros and he can just say a line and then it says here we go. Can you imagine? Like for a wedding? Oh my god. Like you're proposing to your wife or something or you're Ay. That would be ridiculous, no. You're paying $100 for Fabrizio Romano to say that. Now you could probably search it on Chat GPT or AI can do that for you. But I think I remember seeing that on his website that he could make a video of him just saying those words. Which is, yeah, I agree. It is smart. Will you be doing any? No, I won't be. I think he has trademarked that. He's got to have a patent or something on that line because I don't see anybody else saying it. I mean, David Ornstein, another journalist, they're just like, yeah, they signed this player. Well, Canal de Bruno. I am not married yet. Yet, people. Yet. Great, man. That'd be awesome to see Palestine beat Oman and get to the fourth round. That'd be awesome. Good pass by Odegaard. Patrick Berg, what is... Man, that should be a yellow card on him, and he got subbed on. Yep, that's going to be a yellow card on him. Poor pass. He's usually ice cold with those. Finland has no excuses. Need win one or another team home games. Wolves, lopeta. Me ei päästetä. Skaba. Me ei päästetä. Lopeta. Me on niin huono jengi nyt tässä vaiheessa. Katso vain toi alle 21 joukkue täällä kesällä. Okei? Okay? Emme voi katsota meidän hukkaajat nyt. Oh, here we go. Haaland. Oh, good tackle by Coppola. Oh, and he's just falling down. Here comes Antonio. Annihilation. That's what happened. The Norwegians are partying. They know where they're going. Hey, bro, Albert, I haven't seen you for a long time, my guy. How you doing, bro? How you doing? I knew you were gonna come with a comment like that. I knew it. Knew it. See, everybody's just here. You know, the old school guys on this channel. They're just here to see the tears for Italy. That's what they're here for. Everybody's just here for the Italian tears. I'm here too, people. That's why we're doing the stream. They can't even get near the ball now. Someone's going to win that header. Yep. Knew he's going to win that header. Haaland's going to win that header. Straight to Ryerson. Okay, and the corner. All right, 4-0 incoming. 4-0 is incoming here. Yeah, but you've been here last couple of times, Matt. Albert and Alejandro, these guys have disappeared, man. They went MIA. They said, we're boycotting MTF TV now. We're boycotting it. Damn. Indeed. Yeah, let's all hit the like button, people. If we can get to 300 likes, that would be ridiculous, and that would just equal the amount of Italian tears right now for everybody. If you're Italian, of course. All right, here's a corner. Good. Thorloff was ready at the near post. Sanderberg. Oh, look at Patrick. Patrick Berg. Low cross in, and again. This might actually end 5-0, people. This is their first game. That's why, Harold. This is their first game. That's why they got 0 points. Yeah, man. Albert's just doing streams with Speed and Infantino. When I saw Speed and Infantino in the same stream, I said, nah, this guy is the most shameless brother in the world. I'm talking about Infantino, of course. This guy's just doing anything for the money. Anything. All right, here comes another corner for Norway. Good ball in. Oh, I think it was Christopher Ayer at the back post. Oh my God, Senderberg. What is that? Back heel? Oh, good play by him. No, not a play. Out of play. The Norwegians are just trying to load up. I got 5 on it. Can we play Italy every week? Can you imagine saying that in 2010 even? You know, like that Italian team in 2010, like Marcelo Lippi didn't do like the greatest job in rejuvenating the side. But still, to go out in that group with Slovakia, New Zealand, who was the 4th team in that group? Paraguay. To not get out of that group, I don't think they even won a game. Yeah, they lost. They drew with New Zealand. They drew 0-0, I think, with Paraguay, and they lost to Slovakia 3-2. Damn. That would be crazy, you know? That would actually be crazy. I don't think Honduras are qualifying the World Cup, but hey, man, anything's possible. I feel bad for this kid, Coppola, because he's just been dragged into this situation. I think it's his debut with the national team, and he's just been isolated. He's been isolated. And he's just getting cooked over and over again. Cooked. Oh, Albert, your side is playing right now. Let me just see what Peru are doing right now. Because I mean, Italy don't know how to attack. They actually have no clue. Oh, it's at 10:30 the game. Let me guess. I'm going to see 41-year-old Paulo Guerrero starting. Yep, there he is. 41-year-old Paolo. Some teams never learn, huh? Who's actually? Yeah, you know what? This will be a great matchup of two national teams that are absolutely in the mud. Chile versus Italy. It's like watching Mike Tyson and what was his name? Jake Paul fighting. That's what it is now between Chile and Italy. It's just Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Mamma mia, man. Are you gonna live stream for the fourth round draw? Probably not live stream it, but I'll definitely be reacting to it. Yeah, like Italy, Chile. What's like? We could probably go with like what would be a good opposition for Brazil, like a national team that are kind of fading away. Probably the USA, just to really just nail the coffin for Pochettino. Actually, you know what? The Super Eagles are a good choice. That's actually a pretty good choice. That's actually a pretty good choice. Yep, Chile are dead last, and good riddance. They are a horrific team to watch right now. Is this going to turn out to be one of the greatest days in Norwegian football history? Surely it's up there in the ranking. Has to be. Has to be one of their best games ever. Probably go. How has Spalletti not made more changes? How is a player like Orsolini and Cambiasso not on the field still? Okay. What the heck is he complaining about? Weird. Did you see? I don't know if you guys saw it yesterday because it was the Paul saying in Spanish, but he was telling Arturo Vidal to go back to streaming. Nah, man, that is just disrespectful. Disrespectful. I think Locatelli is injured. If I'm not mistaken, I think Locatelli is injured. Oh, look at the work from Erdogan, man. Great play from Erdogan. Finally, some decent defending from Udogi. They actually have like. I'm gonna have to see the passing accuracy. The speed and the power. Oh, good defending from Coppola. Yeah. Yeah, that his passport is getting revoked tonight, people. It's getting revoked tonight. They're going to send him straight to San Marino. You can become the manager of the San Marino national team. What a downfall for Spalletti, man. He was such a good manager with Napoli, man. He's actually had a pretty decent career, but it was like that sort of grand moment when he won the Scudetto finally. But this Italian job has just gone worse and worse. And I don't understand. It's really just lineup choices and tactics, and that's a clear foul on Sorloff. Oh man, Joey Barella injured. That's not looking good. Hey man, maybe the San Marino manager is doing better than Spalletti because he can win games. It might be a weak opposition, but he wins some games. Maybe he's got to be like manager of like East Timor or Montserrat or something like that. One of those two nations. All right, here's Erdogan. Are they going to make it 4-0 here? Erdogan to Sunderberg. Oh my, we almost just saw a golazo, people. Oh my God, that would have been a golazo from Sunderberg. Oh my God, that would have been a golazo. That was close. That was close. Big up, Kurt. Thank you for the kind donation. The 2 British pounds. Respect from England, dude. Bring on the World Cup, 100%. We need that World Cup next year. Even though it's 48 teams, there's something magical about it. When the World Cup gets to 60 teams, I'm like, yeah, that was so close. Oh, that was so close to being a golazo right there from Sandberg. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Well, thank you for the kind donation, Kurt. Really appreciate it. Big up to Kurt. Big up to Trevor. Big up to Naye for becoming a member. Big up to you all for your kind support. There's nothing. Like, it hasn't even improved in the second half from Spalletti and his team. And he's just made that one sub with Frattesi and said, yeah, I'm done. My job's here. I'll take the payment and I'll get sacked. And another foul. No. Yeah. GG. This game is done, people. The game's done. Oh, man. There was nothing Donnarumma could have done with that shot. That was a bullet from Sandberg. Oh, here we go again. Oh, I thought he was going to take another. Oh, Antonio. He's going to cut inside onto the right foot. Nope. Sandberg. Great cross in. Oh. Look. Oh, great play from Barella. Oh, great tackle from Christopher Ayer. Was that Christopher Ayer? Yep. Wow. Some of the defending from the players today has been unbelievable. Here comes Ryerson. Antonio is wide open on the left side. Nope, they're not going to go. What a tackle from Christopher Ayer, man. I think you can say the same thing about a lot of players, but here we go with Wolf. Wolf, oh, Wolf didn't look. He didn't look up at the player. He's got cramps. So, I think you got to give credit to Solbakken. Said we can't be negative on Solbakken. We've always criticized this guy. Oh man, and Oscar Bob is coming onto the field. Oh no, all right, to this Italian defense right here. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Realistically, people, how many of these Norwegian players are starting for Italy? Haaland, Sorloth, Ødegaard, probably Antonio. You probably would go with Ryerson. Yeah, I'll probably go definitely Ryerson over Zappacosta. Maybe Christopher Ayer. So, how many of these players would actually start for Italy? And that should tell you everything right here. That should tell you everything. Even a prime Jan August Fjørtoft would start for Italy right now. He would at least show some heart, be a presence in the box. All you just need to do is put some crosses into Jan. But wow, this is like slow, painful death. This is like the Azzurri are like on Alcatraz Island, and they're just fading away from existence on this earth. That is what's happening to Italy in this game because they got to suffer for 20 more minutes. There's no way Norway are going to bottle this. Absolutely no way. Well, hey, at least Spalletti won Euros. I mean, Scudetto. So maybe I'll have to win some Scudetto. What's the equivalent of me winning the Scudetto? I'll take it. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, and Østegård. Where does Østegård play nowadays? Is he still at Hoffenheim? He must still be at Hoffenheim. Yeah, he's at Hoffenheim. He's at Hoffenheim. Spalletti is about to turn into his Luis Enrique arc and start being a Twitch streamer. How did he wait to the 71st minute to bring on Orsolini? How? And where's Orsolini going to play? Who did he take off? I didn't get to see that. Please tell me he finally took off Zappacosta. I mean, how he didn't make that sub at halftime is beyond me. Wow. And Lorenzo Luca, who's probably he might be the tallest player on the field now. You can say that, but then the problem here is also who is going to get him the ball? Who is going to be a creative outlet down the wing? Because Udogi is not that. Zappacosta's not that. Okay, DiMarco should be, but DiMarco just later stages of this season has been terrible. And then he cut Zappacosta. Like, what is Zappacosta doing in this team in 2025? There lies your problem right there. There lies your problem right there. You just cannot wait till the 70th minute to make a change. He should have made 3 subs at halftime. If you are serious about qualifying to the World Cup, if you're Spalletti, you have to make drastic changes. Drastic. Instead, no, let's keep it safe. Oh, maybe Fratesi can save the day. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it, people. I'm missing my players. Orsolini is losing the ball here. Antonio is about to go past everybody. And here we go. Antonio Nusa is taking the piss on them. Oh, good. Oh, look, if Norway scored this is going to be a ridiculous goal. Oh, somebody just scored. Good work by Lorenzo Luca. I mean, Antonio Nusa is having the game of his career so far. The game. Big up, Matt. Thank you for the kind donation, buddy. Really appreciate it. If ranks 5-a-side idea during the World Cup came true, who would you want on your team? If we're talking about YouTubers, I mean, I have never seen any of you play football. Oh my god, man! This combination play for Italy is terrible. Who would I take? Who would I take on my team? I feel like Rabona TV would actually be pretty decent. Yeah, I'm half Finnish. Rabona TV would probably be good, Matt. I would go with him. He could be like a brute force in the midfield. Who else? Who else would be on my team? Probably would tank rank. See, maybe Jack from Deadball TV. I feel like Connor from Deadball TV would be like a hard-nosed Mascherano type of tackler. That's who I would have on my team. Seb! Is he a Henrik Larsson? Is he that sort of player? Is he a Sebastian Larsson? I don't know. I'll have to take Seb. No, I'm definitely not taking half hope. That is the last person I'm taking on my team. That is the last person. So, yeah, I would probably have Connor from Deadball TV. I'll take Rank. I'll take Rabona TV. I'll take you, Matt. That's what I would do. Those are the players I would take. Take Deji. Big up, Matt. Thank you for the kind donation, buddy. God. What's that guy's name? The Manchester United fan who streams. Oh, what's that Manchester United fan that streams? He's got ginger hair. What's his name? God, how do I not don't know his name? What's his name? Angerginge? Is that it? Angerginge? Not Goldbridge. No, definitely not Goldbridge. Angerginge? Yeah, that guy looks probably like he's the second coming of Harry Maguire. Now, either that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing on that five-a-side, but hey, we could probably take him. We need some defenders. I've always wondered how I would. Oh my god, this is actually putrid. Do they still have zero shots on target? Italy. I think it's still 0. Oh, oi. 3 shots, people, total for Italy. 0 on target. 0.10 xG. I've heard he's a decent player. I've heard Noah Beck is a decent player. Yeah, I would be intrigued to see how I would do in those sidemen games. Plus, the views they get is actually ridiculous. It's nice. It's all for charity too. Wow. My stats: touch 3 out of 5, technique 3 out of 5, pace 0 out of 5, decision making 0 out of 5, morale 0 out of 5, heading ability 0 out of 5. Oh, so Seb, you're just basically a fat. I'm not calling you fat, but I'm just trying to think of like a player who has, because you need some physicality and some speed and to be fit if you're going to do all those other things. You're basically R9. That's what you are, Seb. You're the Swedish R9. Here we go. Yeah. There's going to be an emergency video after this. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Don't worry, people. There's going to be a video after this because this is going to end 3-0, 4-0. Italy are not scoring a goal in this game. And I'm saving my thoughts. I don't want to give it away for the video, but it might be like 10 to 15 minutes long. There might need to be like a surgery here. Think of it as like a therapy session. Look at this. I mean, this is qué horrible. Seb is basically like Riquelme if Riquelme had no pace whatsoever. That's what Seb would be. Seb would just be vibes. See, I'm going to be straight up honest, people. I'm the Finnish James Ward-Prowse. That's what my game is. I'm awesome at free kicks, good set piece delivery. I can put a bad boy cross into the box, good passing. I don't have any pace, physicality I got. So yeah, I'm James Ward-Prowse. Because people will say, "Oh, I'm Gerrard, I'm Lampard, I'm Messi." No, you're not. Be realistic. So James Ward-Prowse. That's what it is. I'm a set piece merchant, 100%. Tony Pulis, sign me up. That would have been me. But passing wise, oof. You guys don't want to see me ball out. Oh man, Haaland with the skill. Another corner for Norway. This is just getting worse and worse. Now, see, in the 5-a-side, then I'm going to try and bring out the tricks. And then I'll try and be a little bit of a trickster. Then I'll get into my Riquelme bag because I watched a lot of Riquelme videos when I was growing up. I just watched them all the time on YouTube. Riquelme highlights. All right, here we go. This is now going to be 4-0 for Norway. Oh, that's a poor corner from Ødegaard. Ay. Rank these Nordic countries. Are you talking about footballing wise? If you're talking about footballing wise, I think you still got to go number 1 Denmark because, yeah, you still got to go number 1 Denmark. Then 2 Sweden, just because they've been to a more recent Euros. Then it's Norway. Then it's Iceland and Finland right now are last. Yep, Finland are last right now. So Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Iceland, Finland, Faroe Islands. That would be me. Oh no, bro, he is the most underrated player of all time. I will easily say that right now. Unbelievable baller. Unbelievable. It's such a shame that it really didn't take off in Europe. He was absolutely money. Look at how easily and how beautifully Norway just beat that press right there. They just schooling. Oh, here comes Oscar Bob. He hasn't played a lot of games. Obviously, he had the. Did he have an ACL tear, Oscar Bob? It was either ACL tear or some hamstring tear because he was gone for a while. He was gone for a while. But it killed me, man. That guy was. He made the game look, for me, the easiest out of anybody. He would just dance around guys like they weren't even there. And it's not like he was not fast, not physical, but the ball would just be glued to his feet. And look at Norway still pressing. They win the ball. Everybody has to actually give a clapping emoji to Norway for this performance. They have absolutely bullied them. Broken. Okay, so he had a broken leg and then a hamstring. Eesh. That's tough for. Look at now he's bringing on Ricky. Huh? And DiMarco. Oh my god, man! This is just. Give it Sorloff. Fair enough, Sorloff. He had a very good game today. I'll give it to Sorloff. Very, very good game. Yes, that's. I don't care about friendlies, bro. Finland beat France in the friendlies like 3 years ago during COVID. It didn't matter in the end of the day. You gotta prove it in the qualifiers and major tournaments. Now they bring another guy who's just an absolute destroyer up front, Norway, and Jakob Storm Larsen. Oh, Erdogan just absolutely turned Ricky right there. I thought we would never see the day where Norway are giving Italy a football lesson. But this is the day we have arrived to right now, people. We have arrived to that day. Wow, wow, wow. This is just beyond sad. It's just beyond sad for Italians. Yeah, I think Ole would do really well international wise. You know what's crazy? I feel like if Montella doesn't do well with Turkey, I don't know why I could feel like Ole would be the Turkish national team manager. I think I would go there. Yeah, I think Ole would cook in international football. I think you kind of just need that sort of presence in the changing room. He's a good guy. I think in-game tactics, I wouldn't say Ole was the greatest, but he can definitely elevate some of the players. And well, I think with Norway, he would cook, actually. I really would. Or Iceland actually beating Scotland away. Well, it's a friendly, so you can't really read too much into it either. Now look, now Italy are going to start to attack. Ball back towards Di Lorenzo going to shoot it. Of course not. Back to DiMarco. They just have no creativity. They have no clue to what to do with the ball. Zero clue. All right, let's just get it out wide. Lorenzo Luca has no touch. Orsolini, they're just playing pinball. This is just, hey, you know what? At least they didn't lose 5-0, people. At least they didn't lose 5-0, because this is, I'm still going to have the title as Norway embarrassed Italy. That would be the title. Wow, 3-1 for Iceland, you know. There's Scott McTominay, Robertson, Gilmore, McGinn. Hey, Scotland are playing a pretty strong team, and Iceland are beating them. Wow, wow, wow. Yep. But with the way Solbakken is doing, Belgium. Oh my God. No way Belgium are drawing with Macedonia. There's no way. Haaland absolutely bullied somebody. I don't know who he bullied from Italy, but taught him a lesson. This is the strange thing about Haaland. He can just go quiet throughout the game, but you just give him that one chance, or he's able to hold up the ball, and he's just a monster. He's a monster. He will go down as one of the scariest strikers of all time, easily. Here's Orsolini, and he creates some magic for this team. Yeah, where's the paper, bro? Where's my paper? Spalletti's contract. Afuera. Afuera. Actually, wow. Wow. I'm actually going to use that line. Damn, I'm going to use that line now. Thanks for that. Thank you for that. Man, this is one of the best days for Norwegian fans, huh? They're just absolutely cooking, stir frying, barbecuing. One of the greatest footballing nations in history. But this nation is now just a laughingstock. It's really a laughingstock. The Norwegian crowd are olaying the Italians. How am I really hearing that they're olaying the Italians? Put a 1 if it's over for Spalletti, or put a 2 if you think he's just got all the files on these players and the federation that he stays alive. This has to be done. So put a 1 if you think he's going to get sacked, or put a 2 if you think somehow if he's got like Epstein files or something on these players. Hey, look, they got a cross in, nothing there. Di Lorenzo with a shot. Oh, way. Oh, my God. You know, it's like, I'm actually going to go there and say that this is way more embarrassing than the Switzerland game for Italy. This might be the worst defeat. This might be the worst defeat for Italy this century. I'm not even kidding. I know North Macedonia was embarrassing. They had a lot of chances in that game, Italy. They have done literally nothing in this game, people. They have looked like San Marino in this matchup. This might be the worst defeat of this century. The most embarrassing, humbling. everything about this defeat is just, it has to be like a wake-up call for this federation and Italian football in general. You look at the way Norwegian league is getting better and better. Obviously, that's a lot down to Bodo Glimt and what they've been doing. But even the national team and the academies, and you've seen like a guy like Nupon, the midfielder, who's going to either go to a Premier League side. Like, this is what Norway are doing. They got ballers and they got a population of 5 million people. Yeah, you could say, oh, they got the finances and this sort of stuff, but you can have all the finances you have, but you still have to create a good environment to develop these players and good systems. Oh, look at Orsolini. Have they not learned their lesson here? Yeah, definitely Oscar Bob is not match fit. 100% not. Look, you got oil money. Yeah, okay, you got money. How many countries around the world have oil money? Norway haven't always been a footballing nation. Guys, round of applause. They had their first shot on target, 92nd minute. It took 92 minutes for Italy to get a shot on target. All right, bro. Just make it 4-0, please, Norway. Just make this the most embarrassing scoreline possible. Here's Odegaard. Haaland. No, Patrick Berg. He hasn't actually really been. He hasn't been amazing since he's been on the field. He's kind of given up the ball a couple of times. Oh, what do you want me to do, Ibrahim? Oh, look. Oh, poor Italy. They don't have any players, bro. Oh, you have to just clown this team right now. You have to. I'm like this. I'm lost for words. I honestly thought it couldn't get any. It could not get worse. I might even have to wear, when I'm doing the video, I might have to wear this shirt like this way, just to give this player respect. Although I might have to order the Norway kit now because I think they're going to the World Cup now. I think it's done already. Look at Spalletti. All right, he's already given up. Already given up, huh? This is it. This is the end of him. Wow, what a result for Norway, man. What a result for Norway. Their biggest victory in 20-something years. I think we can go that far, 20-something years. So to put up this performance, the pressure, knowing you have to win this game, unbelievable. So I think you got to give a lot of credit to Norway because it's just been 10 out of 10 performance, 3-0 it ends, and Solbakken is the Messiah right now. He is the Messiah right now. So there it finishes, people. 3-0 for Norway. I'm going to save some words for the video. Thank you all for tuning in. We've had a lot of people tune in. Really, really appreciate it, people. 126 likes. Nah, you guys are legends, man. Oh, shout out to everybody for tuning in to the stream today. We might be doing another one of these watch-alongs for UEFA next week. I'll have to look at the games. I won't be able to do any of the games tomorrow because I will be busy. So unfortunately, I couldn't do Albania, Serbia. Otherwise, I would have done the game because hopefully that game just finishes in 90 minutes. But really appreciate your kind support. Thank you all for your kind donations. Big up to Naye for becoming a member. Big up to Trevor. Big up to Kurt. And big up to Matt for your kind donations. People, there's going to be an emergency video reacting to this game. Share your thoughts on that video when I upload it in about an hour or so. But really appreciate it. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a beautiful day. Stay safe in this crazy world. And Italy, oh boy, oh boy.